Welcome back, everybody. The Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 3 of our Federal Spring of 62 campaign in version 1.11 using the A.O.M Mod. Now, I hope everybody, here in America at least, did have a happy and safe 4th of July. And if you did do something stupid, I hope it was completely epic and you got it on tape so we could all watch and laugh. Moving on from there, we do have some new viewer units to put in there. I did ask for some extra names, and you guys pulled through as always. So we're going to go through those real fast. Some of them are in training, and some are existing units that I did convert. Alright, so first up we have for Mr. Oates, the Flemish Lions out of Connecticut under William Eli. Next up is the 1st Legion Nationale under Charles Ferrand, and they are also out of Connecticut. Next we have for Randall Odell, the Ozark Mountain Daredevils, under George Dandy. He requested a Jim Dandy, political officer, but I couldn't find him in the roles, so I went with George Dandy over here. Next up for Inspired J is the Allentown Flying Battery, which I did make a horse artillery battery, and they're going to get divisioned up with some of these cavalry brigades when I get them in the field. And that is for Jeremy Steed. We have Kirk's Deserters out of Tennessee under command of Joseph Cooper. And for Grimwolf, we have Frederick Hellfire out of Pennsylvania under command of Alfred McCalmont. And we got two more here that are already out in the Army as they were existing in units. And they both went to 1st Corps Army of the Potomac. We have the East Yorkshire Volunteers for Mike Sankey. And they are actually divisioned up with the Bloody First and my Grunts. And we also have the Bloody First Battery for Project Lest We Forget, which is also divisioned up with them at the same time. They are out of New York and led by Fitz Burton. And then go over this, but the East Yorkshire Volunteer, that said they were existing units, so they're from New Jersey and under Philip Kearney. So getting troops into the field as quickly as we can. Probably won't be until the end of April that some of the bigger units do start going into field commands. Alright, last episode was fairly busy as we did have 3 fights going on. We had 2nd Alexandria up here, Battle of New Bern, right over here, and Battle of Fort Massachusetts, which probably going to be fighting another one here fairly soon that I'm going to lose. So you got 2 more corps coming in, and as you saw, I only got 2 brigades and a battery in this corps, and they have a lot of troops on their way. Actually, what I'm going to do now is we're going to lose this command, so I'm immediately going to transfer all these 6 Corps units probably into 7th Corps. No, not 7th. Which one it is? Which fort at Battle of New Bern? Yeah, I'm going to transfer them up into 13th Corps. Now make 13th a stronger force. So otherwise, I'm just going to lose these guys down here. It's be a full stand. We got another 20-something thousand men coming at us, and we're just not. I got 2 more brigades on the way, but that's only going to bring them up to 9,000 men. So, and they're still 4 days away. So we're just going to pull this corps out in its entirety. All right, but marching forward. The Armed Potomac is almost ready to go, so they are just slightly into the green now. So I'm going to wait until probably April 20th and then start my drive on to Richmond. And hopefully that'll draw the Army Northern Virginia away from Washington, D.C., but we'll see. So I'll be back with the next incident. Alrighty, we're still on April 12th. I only moved the game a few hours, and I said I was going to transfer the 6th Corps out of Fort Massachusetts. I completely forgot to do so. So they are under siege again by now Lovell's command with 2 brigades and 2 batteries against our 2 brigades and 1 battery. So we're immediately going to turn this one over to an assault and take this fight on. Hopefully win like we did in the last one. So I'll be back after the load screen. Welcome to the battle of second battle of Fort Massachusetts. You can see once again we only have the 2 brigades and a battery, and they're coming at us with 2 brigades and 2 batteries. We're on the fence. What's this? The Eagle Creek map, and we're defending back here at Silent Woods. So it's probably going to take them a while to get up to us. Oh, they're coming in on this flank. I didn't even catch that. I'm defending in the wrong direction. Huh. Actually, I'm going to bring it right up to the front here. Yep, and there they are. Just immediately get onto the fence here. This is not a big fight. I'm not worried about being overly cheesy, as we do have another bigger fight coming, and my reinforcements will not be here in time to help. To play, and I'll get this underway. Speed this up a little bit. And they are trying to march around me now. Okay. Yeah, try and go around me. I'll get right in front of you again. Good, their battery's beginning to break. That brigade's beginning to break. Very good. This isn't going to take too much longer, so while they're coming at this brigade, we'll start moving on to them. They left 1 battery behind. As soon as the 2nd Brigade sees off the New Orleans garrison, we'll push them forward also. And they are now broken. Push forward. These retreating units always distract my brigades. It's really damn annoying. Moving the woods right there. And you know what? This brigade's coming forward, so we'll just put you back on the fence line. Out some skirmishers, and we'll take care of this battery off on our left. I'm almost in range. Just keep going. And there's their withdrawal order. Catch up with this battery if we can. I doubt it. Now we're not catching. We'll just speed this up. All right. Short, sweet little fight there. AI made a smart move in trying to get around me, but they didn't really have much area to flex around to. So we lost 2 men. Can't even believe we lost those 2 men. And we took down 400 of their 5,500 infantry, 20 of their 35 guns. We lost 450 of their 6,000 men. So I'm actually not even going to go over the paperwork for this one because it's such a small fight. So I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. Alright, victory at 2nd Fort Massachusetts. The enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 441 men. There were 115 killed and 1 captured. Our casualties were 2 men. And they are just wounded. So we captured 184 rifles and 6 guns from the battlefield and sent 1 soldier off to a... We probably just spanked this guy's ass and sent him home, honestly. He didn't get sent to no prison camp. So, and General McCall loses face, so he's probably going to be taken out of command. Alright, so the way things are looking down here, I'm not so worried. I mean, the Reserve Corps is big. I doubt we're going to be able to... Oh, they stripped it, did they? Or is it 2nd Corps that has a lot of troops? 2nd Corps, but they're not coming across the water anymore. So I'm not as worried about this anymore. So I'm going to leave this corps in place. Actually, should I move one of these? Why are you not blockading? Doesn't matter. I'm going to move them over here. See if we can't prevent the rebels from sending troops across. And every time I think my phone's on silent. Alright, unless we get another battle over here, it should stay quiet long enough for us to start marching on Richmond, so I'll be back with the next incident. Alright, it's now April 14th, and the AI did move the 2nd Corps across to besiege Fort Massachusetts. So this is definitely a siege we're going to lose, and a battle we are going to lose. They have 25,000 infantry, 600 cavalry, and 57 guns. So, yeah. But I'm going to convert this over to a battle, and we're going to do as much damage as we can with this corps before it is pushed away. So I'll see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome to the 3rd Battle of Fort Massachusetts. This time we're on... I actually don't even know if there is a name for this map. This is not a favorite map of mine. We'll just call it the Tucker's Marsh map. That seems to be the biggest object on the field. Not liking our defensive positions here. So they can come in along Ward's Ridge Road here, or from this direction come south. So I really don't have a good way to place. So let's see if these guys are over here. And they are right there. This is not going to be pretty, but we're going to fight it out anyway. As I said, the intent is just to do as much damage as possible. Pump out some skirmishers, put you over here. Actually, move you down a little further, put the battery on the fence right there. Sadly, you guys are going to be in the open. I'm going to pump out some skirmishers for your flank. So to use this road, they do have to come at us. I mean, they could shift around, and I wouldn't blame them if they do. But it's actually showing us with a minor victory already. What is their morale at? Their morale's actually higher than ours, but we're still showing a minor victory. That's going to swiftly change, though. All right. It is not going to get any better than this, so... Or I could actually... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to pull back into this wood line. So that we have some type of cover. We don't have space for these skirmishers to go out, but we'll leave them kind of sit in reserve. Sure, my officers are behind the line. All right, let's hit play and see what happens. Will they march at us? Yes, they are. Oh, their morale dropped down to 39. We don't have to break too many of these brigades to see them off. We may actually have a chance of winning this. Speed this up just a little bit here. Please ride right into the canister fire. Dropped a whole bunch of the cavalry right there. That pile of dead horses. Skirmishers come down around this way. Looks like they're going to try and get around us. Set you guys down for now. Yeah, they're going to march around us, but there's nothing I can do about that. Lay a canister into them. There we go. There goes that brigade. We may actually have a chance at this. Push forward and hit this one. They're on their lonesome right now. Beckham's detachment's getting ready to break, but that was foreseeable. Guns and hit this brigade. The 2nd Brigade's got this handled. Marshall's brigade's actually bigger than them. Brig Thompson's brigade, come on. That's what I want to see. Break that brigade. Ooh, almost 400 casualties of this brigade now. That is not good. Casualties are about even, but that's a good chunk of our force. That's almost 10% of our force right now. Firing at Sid would not do much in way of damage. Yep, shifting back in their favor. Oh, the skirmishers just broke. Their morale's down to 32 to our 39. But the AI could have ended this already if they'd sent everybody forward. And their brigades are reforming now. Come on, get some more canister shots in there so I can level you. It's the only way we're going to win this fight. Yeah, but we've just moved into a minor defeat. Probably over 12% casualties at this point. No, we're over 14. Yep, there goes that brigade. I think it's time to issue the retreat. I would start pulling the battery back, but they would break anyway. So we're just going to hang out until this timer runs off. Hopefully they hang out long enough. Maybe I can extricate this corps to Florida, I'm hoping, but I'm doubtful. Oh, we just broke another one of their brigades. Doesn't matter at this point, though. Come on, fire canister into your damn flank. Come on. Few minutes, just hang in there. It would have been amazing if we could have won this fight, especially with those odds. Alright, timer's gone. 18% losses. Oh. Alright, we have withdrawn. We did lose all of our guns. No big loss there. So we lost 884 of our 4,600 infantry. 12 of our guns. Total loss of 911 of our 4,800 man force. We took down 900 of his infantry of the 27,000 they had, 40 of their 650 cavalry, none of their guns. Total loss of 900 or 28,000 men, so not a big loss for them, but for the size of the forces on the field and what the AI could have and should have done to this force, it is what it is. We're going to take a look at this real fast, because not a big fight, but I do want to see if we got any of their officers. See how the divisions did. 1st Brigade did 354 to infantry, 35 to cavalry, for a total of 389. 2nd Brigade did 363 to infantry, and Maryland light or the Massachusetts light artillery did 105 to infantry, 1 to cavalry, 1 to artillery, for a total of 107. They should have done more than that. But it is what it is. Let's see if we got any of their officers. We didn't lose anybody. Does not look like it. Nope. I'll get closed out of here. I knew from the start that battle was a fool's errand, but it was a matter of just causing as many casualties as possible before giving up the fort. So, I really don't have much to say about that, as it was just a small defensive action. So, let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you all at the newspaper screen. We're at defeat at Fort Massachusetts. So the enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 917 men. They have 172 killed and 1 captured. Our casualties total 911 men, with 141 killed, 101 missing, and the rest are wounded. General Walker loses face. Is that one of mine or one of theirs? That was actually one of theirs. Okay. It was 2 more days. I think if I had these other 2 brigades on the field, I might have actually won that one. But they're still 2 days out. Let's roll this off. And it looks like they're going to be retreating out to the water. Good. So I can extricate this corps over to Jacksonville. And this corps will be getting bigger as the viewer units do come online. I'll be transferring the brigades that they will be replacing in the Army of the Potomac down to this corps. Hopefully we'll have some breathing space now to move the game forward a few more days so I can get the Army of the Potomac on the move. So I'll be back. Alrighty, it's April 16th, and I decided to make my move a few days early with the Army of the Potomac, as Fort Massachusetts just fell, so that just freed up the corps that were down there in Louisiana. So we're moving forward. Magruder's right wing is retreating in the face of my forces, and for good reason. They only have 17,000 men, and I have 3 corps here, so they are heavily outnumbered. It's 98,000 men in the Army, but 1st Corps is up here at Washington, D.C., not part of the force right now. Hopefully we'll be in Richmond in the next few days, and we can take down Fort Jackson, hopefully pretty fast. And then we'll turn around and start moving on the Army of Northern Virginia. So, should be quiet for a few days here. What we got going on in New Bern? They've abandoned going after 13th Corps, it looks like. And we just cut another bond. And we have a naval engagement. What do we got going on here? So West Gulf Blockading Squadron is being attacked by the Lake Pontchartrain Squadron. And we've already lost 1 ship, the USS Arthur. Ammo explosion. This is not going good for us. This is not going good at all. So this is a raiding force. They didn't actually, they got some of my smaller ships out of position instead of going for my bigger ships. What is the Arthur? Not going to tell me, is it? But it's the same ship as the Richmond, so... That's a steam frigate, so it's probably just a frigate. Really can't tell. We got here. Mortar Squadron at destination. Remember, oh, they got drawn into the fight, did they? And Miami just sank. Looks like we will be losing this engagement. My ships need to start withdrawing. Farragut, get those ships out of there. Clifton's about out of ammo. So we got one of their ships to Banville. And looks like New Orleans Squadron is on its way to join this fight. Alright, Clifton's withdrawing. I'm not so worried about losing these ships, as I do have some very big ironclads getting built right now. Everybody's out of ammo. So the Kanawha the Wissahickon, I probably just butchered that, should be withdrawing. But Wissahickon's down to 36%. She might sink. Nope, she's withdrawn. Out of range. Now it's just a Kanawha stuck there. Looks like the battle's over. We definitely lost that. Yep. It's not something I'm overly worried about. Losing those ships kind of saves money, even though they weren't big ships. And they didn't capture them, so they weren't added to the rebel fleets either, so that's good news at least. Alright, you need to wait for the rest of your corps to catch up. Stop there, there we go. Alright, looks like I'm going to be quiet for a little bit here, so I'll be back. Alright, even though Butler pulled 6 Corps out from that fight pretty easily, I was having to move by sea over to Florida. It looks like the Charleston Squadron came around and attacked his corps, so it ended up disintegrating on the way and is now reformed in Charleston, West Virginia. So I'm just giving him orders to move up to Pittsburgh, await the troops to reform, then I'll ship them back to the coast and send them back down to Florida again. So I do want to force in Florida for some limited operations down that way. So just a little update there. I'll be back. Alright, it's April 23rd and we are besieging Fort Jackson, and it looks like the rebel government decided to throw Magruder's right wing and the Department of Norfolk into the defense of it. We are showing a powered advantage, but I don't want this to draw out into a very bloody siege, so we're going to immediately turn this one over to an assault. For some reason it shows Erasmus Keyes in charge here. We do have Grant in the area, so he should really be in charge. He should be in charge once we're on the map, so I'll see you all on the other side of the load screen. Welcome to the Battle of Fort Jackson. So we do start out with 2nd Corps on the field. Looks like Grant will not be joining us. My 3rd and 4th Corps are 22 hours away each. So, because everybody's on scouting right now to level up the corps, so it's going to take them a while to get on the field. But we are basically equal in strength to the 2 Confederate Corps that are on the field, which is Magruder's right wing and the Department of Norfolk. They only have a 3,000 number advantage on us. So this is a meeting engagement. We should be able to handle this with just 2nd Corps. Coming in from here and here. So they'll probably be at Shady Grove before we are, though I will try to get there as fast as possible. So I do have the 1 Cavalry Brigade that might be able to get in there fast and delay the rebels. So I'm going to get these troops in marching order and get them moving, and I'll be back once I'm in contact with the rebels. Alrighty, it's 17:30 of day one, and we have lost the race to Shady Grove Road. Confederates are getting started really close to it. My troops are on the way, but it's going to be a while before they're in position. I do have 1st and 2nd Divisions coming this way, and 3rd Division coming up this way to start 1st and 2nd will lock them down from here, and I'll start a flank attack with 3rd Division, though it looks like they're spreading out a little more. Oh, you guys marching on my cavalry? Let's pull you boys back. The infantry will be up, it'll probably be another hour or so before they get there, and I get them fleshed in the battle line, so I'll be back. Alright, 17:45. My orders did not reach the cavalry in time to get them pulled back, so I do have them dismounted and fighting in loose order. I doubt they're going to get the better of this exchange as they were mounted for a little bit of the fighting. 1st Division is almost up. It's still going to take me a little while to get them in the battle line, though, when they get up there. Yeah, the cavalry's about to break. Doesn't look like I'll get an attack off today, but we'll try. There's his orders arriving, but a little too late. And there goes the cavalry. I could have started moving the infantry brigades up to support, but I'm not going to feed them piecemeal into the fight. That should be it for a little bit, so I'll be back. Alright, we have moved over into day 2. General Emery, the commander of the cavalry brigade, was wounded overnight. No big loss there. I'm not going to be using the cavalry for today unless it's in pursuit, but I think I'm going to hold off on pursuits in this campaign. So I do have 1st Division set up here to lock down these units in front. I got 3rd Division, or the Infantry Reserve, on the right. I got to rename that. To swing into the woods over here and hit this flank, and I'll be sending the 2nd Division up this farm track here onto the road to come in along this flank. So I'm going to get my troops in motion, so unless they come out to attack us, I'll be back once my assault begins. So it's 0800. I've just issued orders for my divisions to start moving as they were disrupted from overnight. This brigade, oh, these guys have muskets, that's why. Irish Brigade, go take care of these boys. This one brigade did come forward under Armistead. I don't have feuds turned on, so I don't know what the AI was thinking with this. So that was a direct command from them to move forward. I lay down for right now. Guys, division moving very good. Tries to wait for your orders over here. Yep. And let's move you up a little closer to the line. And seen that brigade off, so I'll be back once, like I said, once I'm ready to begin this attack. Alrighty, it's almost 1000 hours, and I was just shifting my 1st Division a little closer to their final assault jump-off points when the rebels sent forward Mahone's brigade for some reason, so we're going to see these boys off real fast. But 2nd Division is almost ready to begin its attack, just getting them into their final positions here. Taking a little longer than I would like. Good right there. Right now, we've seen that brigade off. It'll be a few more minutes before I'm ready to go, so I'll be back. Alrighty, it's 10:10 in the morning, and I am now ready to begin my attack. I'm not really waiting for my artillery to come forward. I've sent skirmishers forward from Burns' brigade to start taking down this battery over here. They moved this brigade into our front, but I do have 1st Division coming up on their flank now. And Irish Brigade, let's have you send out some skirmishers and we'll start taking down this battery. Get you guys detached. Battery's almost done, so we'll start pushing you up into the woods. We'll collect the skirmishers on the way. Terrain is horrible for an attack. Get your skirmishers in. There's skirmishers in. And there to support the Irish Brigade. Let's go, boys. Advance and push off those skirmishers. Oh, they just broke. good. Start pushing forward on these boys. We'll start wrapping in on them. Oh, who was killed? Colonel Campbell, Brigade Commander. Guns up the hill here. And that brigade just broke, but that was kind of be expected with the commander being killed in action. That battery's broken. Keep pushing in, boys. Let's keep pushing in. This brigade's getting ready to break. Battery up a little closer. These guys are range shock units, so let's put you medium range. Alright, we have taken the objective. And that brigade broke. I was kind of expecting that to happen. Keep pushing forward, boys. Keep pushing forward. That brigade broke. This battle is ours. We just gotta stop. We just gotta break more of them. One or two more and they will start the withdrawal. 4 hours before next corps arrives. I think I may have to push off finishing these guys off. I'm not sure. Come on, pushing on that brigade. Oh, and there they go. Alright, we are not going to pursue. Let this run out. But I'm not going to be doing any pursuit actions, just trying to give the AI more of a chance without ripping down their armies too far. Let's just speed this along. Alright. The battle didn't go as well as I had hoped, but trying to attack through all that woodland terrain is always a nightmare. It throws all of your plans out of whack. But we lost 1,600 of our 21,000 infantry, 332 of our cavalry, 0 of our guns, total loss of 1,946 of our 23,278 men, including 2 brigade commanders. We took down 2,800 of their 23,000 infantry. We got 45 of their 65 guns. For total loss of 3,100 of their 23,000 men. Let's save this real fast and go over the paperwork. Alright, only 2nd Corps was on the field. 1st Brigade, which is the Cavalry Brigade, we'll have to change the name of that, did 116 to infantry. 3rd Division, 1st Brigade did 10 to artillery. 2nd Brigade did 58 to infantry. The regular brigade did 230 to infantry. And the 4th Artillery Battery, U.S., did 18 to infantry. 2nd Division, give me 2nd, not 1st, there we go. 1st Brigade did 713 to infantry, 27 artillery, for total 740. 3rd Brigade did 205 to infantry. 2nd Brigade did 460 to infantry, 23 to artillery, for total 487. And the 2nd Division Artillery did 36 to infantry, 4 to artillery, for total 40. Division total 1,472. 1st Division. 1st Brigade did 184 to infantry, 21 to artillery, for total 210. Irish Brigade did 89 to infantry, 109 to artillery, for total 199. 3rd Brigade did 84 to infantry, 32 to artillery, for total 120. And 1st Division Artillery did 221 to infantry, 9 to artillery, for total 230. Division total 759. Alright, that was everybody. Oh, let's see if we lost 2 officers. Let's see if we got any of theirs. It looks like we killed Brigadier General Forney. Wounded McClaw. Wounded Forno. Killed Cobb. That was just the right wing. What about Department of Norfolk? We killed Armistead. Oh, damn. We did a big number on their officer corps. I'm surprised these units did not break and retreat faster than they did. Holy crap. Let's get closed out of here. Like I said, that battle did not go as well as I intended it to, but it was still a victory, so I will take it. And we were on the attack, and attacking through that forest terrain is always a nightmare, like I said. It just throws everything out of whack. So let me know what you all thought about it in the comments below, and I will see you all at the newspaper screen. Victory at Fort Jackson. We sent off the Magruder's right wing and the Department of Norfolk. Taking total casualties of 2,966 men. There are 529 killed and 36 captured. Our casualties total 1,946 men, with 311 killed and 633 missing. Captured 1,049 rifles and 16 guns from the battlefield, and sent 33 soldiers off to our POW camps. So we might take more than that, but like I said, we didn't pursue, so we're not going to grab as many prisoners. Let's get that rolled off, and Grant should have been at this fight, because he was on top there. He was right there. He should have been a part of that fight. Get him moved in a little closer. Looks like the left wing is on its way down also. Told you to get closer, Grant. Get closer. Let's see how this siege is going. Heavily in our favor, thankfully. We have 63,000. Oh, and the left wing is now involved. But because they have another corps in the fight, that will make this siege a little bloodier than I would like. So we're going to turn this one to assault, but not this episode. This will be a next episode fight, because I think this one's gone on long enough. So, if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you have not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you do, remember that bell icon so when the next video comes out. If you feel like a brigade of one of my armies, please let me know in the comments below. Type of unit, state it's from, weapons, officers, and uniforms, and I'll oblige on all counts if possible. Once again, as always, comments, please do keep them coming, and I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.